2:40 after the hour. She is a Tea Party-backed Republican running for Congress in a traditionally liberal district. But with just 11 days to go, Ruth McClung finds herself in a tight race with Congressman Raul Grijalva of Arizona, a four-term Democratic incumbent. But the 28-year-old McClung has an impressive resume herself. She's a rocket scientist. Ruth McClung joins us now. Alrighty, Ruth, good morning to you. You know, as probably the joke says, it's going to take a rocket scientist to turn things around in the Congress. You might be able to do that. What's your remedy?
We really need to get the economy moving again. People desperately need jobs out there, and this district in particular is hurting from the down economy, whether it's the housing market or just joblessness.
And how do you propose to do that, Ruth?
We really need to look at what we can do to help small businesses and hopefully bring jobs back to this area. Small businesses right now are having a very difficult time, whether it's the credit crunch or they don't know what their future is going to be. At this point in time, we don't even know what our tax rates are going to be next year. And this hurts all of us as individuals, but it also hurts small businesses.
And where do you stand on extending the Bush tax cuts?
We definitely need to extend the Bush tax cuts. You don't raise taxes during a recession. We've seen in countries around the world and even here in America that when you raise taxes during a tough financial time, it can make it even worse, if not push us into a full all-out depression. Ruth,
I want to try to crunch a couple of big issues in a short amount of time here. You're in Arizona, so you have to talk about immigration. Your opponent and incumbent is against the Arizona immigration law. So I want your take on that. And at the same time, think about this for me. Do you think that children of illegal immigrants should be granted U.S. citizenship?
Well, bringing up the first question first, the second question first, it is in the Constitution in the 14th Amendment that if you are born in America, you are a citizen. So yes, children born to people here illegally on American soil,
even though that was initially
was
to reverse the Dred Scott decision, which at that point said that black folks were not allowed to be U.S. citizens.
You know, I believe the Constitution is the law of our land, and we need to listen to what it has said in the Constitution. Now, it could become a Supreme Court battle. In that case, you're letting the judges determine that. When it comes to immigration, I am a huge supporter of legal immigration. People come to this country, they add so much to our community. I believe diversity in this country is what has made us so strong. But that said, we need to know who is coming into our country and who is leaving our country for reasons such as terrorism, but also right here in Arizona and in this district, we are dealing with a huge drug trade. You're having the cartels moving in, even in Nogales, which is in my district. You're dealing with the police force down there being threatened by the cartels.
Indeed. Ruth, I'm out of time, but a little levity before I leave. Isn't it much cooler to be a rocket scientist than a politician?
You know, it's been a little bit of swallowing my pride to go from being a physicist down to being a politician. I'll agree with you there.
All righty. Well, good luck to you.
Thank you so much.
Not taking any sides. I just think she's, you know, it's cool.
I like the last question.
Rocket scientist.
Why do you want to go deal with those guys in Washington, right?
You know, as O'Reilly would say, the pinheads in Washington. Alrighty, fair and balanced always. An open